Assalamu alaikum, my name is Hilal Khalil and I'm a queer Muslim Lebanese American.
My name is Hope, I'm 24. I am a Muslim American and I identify as queer.
Hi, my name is Naz. I am 22 years old and I was born and raised in Queens and identify as trans.
My name is Salma. I am from the eastern part of India and I identify as a trans woman.
My name's Sarah. I'm from Asbury Park, New Jersey. I'm an Arab Muslim queer woman.
I'm Pooya Mohseni. I was born and raised in Tehran, Iran, and I'm a trans woman of Muslim background.
When I really decided to come out, it kind of just happened. I plan to perfectly live happily, having like my secret double life, and that's very normal in Lebanon, and most people live that way. But I feel like it's easier for me to be queer than it is to be, I can't tell everyone I'm Muslim, and that's really crazy. That's really crazy to me.
I felt like it was always the outsider. In high school it was breaking the mold of like being a Muslim who's not completely Arab. In college it was being a Muslim that didn't always wear the headscarf. And then, from college until now, it's like being the Muslim who's queer. I was friends with a lot of Muslims, and when I came out, they didn't want me to wear the hijab anymore, and I didn't feel like it was their choice to tell me what to wear.
I was in high school trying to figure out my sexuality and gender identity, and it was really hard for me because I grew up as Muslim and no one talked about LGBTQ stuff. I didn't know what being trans was for a while, and well, the internet was very helpful in me figuring it out.
For me, coming out, it's difficult to explain it to people because I felt that I was growing up as a very well-adjusted girl.
When I came from India, first day I came and I saw like this two men were like hugging, being close to each other, intimate, and for some weird reason it made me feel very happy.
I did not decide to come out. That was never in my plans. But yeah, my dad read my journal, laid it out on my bed for me and was like, care to explain? And I was like, no, not really.
Islamically, I tend to focus more on the fact that there's no compulsion in religion. I don't have to do things that I don't want to do within religion, but at the same time I try to stick to the roots of it, and there's a lot of peace and kindness that's throughout the religion. I tend to focus on that rather than the scary things that are like LGBTQ not friendly.
I think that I'm able to take certain aspects of different spiritual systems and relate them to Islam. And I'm able to see the connections and not only respect them, but incorporate them in my life.
As far as faith, I think I saw it at that time as more of a negative thing because it felt like this hammer that everybody around me was using to beat me with. I lost respect for it because how could I have respect for something that did not even acknowledge my existence? But since then, I've come to realize that faith is what you make it. That if we do say that it is God's word, then it is God's word for all of us, not just some of us.
When I go to the mosque, I just go in male attire and try to act and behave more as a male. But I feel that nobody is really seeing the me. And that's actually, I feel that is more of an abomination to God than being me, because I'm kind of having to deny who God created me as.
I don't know many Arab Muslims that would vote for gay marriage, but I know a lot of gay Arab Muslims. And they're there, they exist, but they're hiding. They're hiding from their families, and they never let mom and dad come over for dinner. I know this because I'm that person. I don't mix the two. If more people stood up and said, I am this, I'm Arab, I'm queer, I'm Muslim, it's fine, then more people would say, well, I'm not alone.
Allah, God, the Creator, created us in different nations, races, tribes, and colors so that we may get to know each other, not that we may despise each other, because there's so much we can learn from each other. And so my message would be to get to know each other, get to know your neighbors, get to know your fellow people, countrymen, even people who aren't visitors, because there's a lot we can learn.
I want LGBTQ Muslims to feel like they have the support to come out and not feel ashamed.
I might not be the most devout Muslim person in the world, but I feel that I have a very close relationship to what I consider God, because in my darkest moments of my life, I feel that there has been someone, something, some people looking out for me and protecting me.
I want to eliminate this box. I don't want to be in it, outside of it, thinking outside of it, and just get rid of the box. I've felt myself get happier after that part of self-discovery.
My favorite verse in the Quran is chapter 94, verse 6, and it means, "Verily with hardship comes ease." Personally, in my life, there's been a lot of hard moments, and with that verse, it reminds me that even though that there are hard things that have happened in my life, I know that there's some ease that will come.
Islam for me is connection to God. It helps me do the right thing, and I believe that Muslims are people who can do a lot of good in this world. And I'm a Muslim transsexual female. I mean, that's who I am. And take it or leave it.